Um, you know, when we first started, because the beginning of our career was also sort of when we were entering into adulthood, like our language was sort of limited. You know, we obviously knew that we were gay, and it never had even occurred to me to be closeted or not to talk about it. But there was sort of like we were very naive. Like we didn't really totally understand how it would impact our career, and probably we were most unprepared for how little education a lot of the people we were going to be coming in contact with all the time were going to have. Like, and the conversation, you know, socially and culturally has really changed over 13 years. Like when we first started out, it was not uncommon for us to be asked questions like that now wouldn't be tolerated. Even in the late 90s, like it ended up causing a lot of shame, I think, for Tegan and I, because we were figuring it out in a very public way. And we had so much confidence and comfort about who we were. We had a very supportive social circle and a family and whatever. But you're kind of going through the growing pains as society changes. And so it was very clear to us early on that however awkward or sometimes upsetting it was very important for us to continue to be visible. You know, it was never an option for me that we would present some sort of heteronormative, or like we would never do that game. Like we are always going to be ourselves, and we'll talk about ourselves. However, you know, we need to be transparent. You know, it's going to be a significant thing for both us and for our career, but also for the fan base. So that's just always been the way it was, and I think that even from the very beginning, when we were just teenagers and attracting an audience, you know, like of similar type people, we saw that there was a need to have, you know, bands or people or spokespeople who looked and spoke and represented something that maybe was missing, and so we saw that right away, that there was a bit of a niche for us, and then, you know, and then how do you balance that with still having a universal sound that all sorts of people can be interested in. You know, we always would say, like, we're gay, but we're not a gay band. We're just gay people that are in a band, and it's been important to me that we not be further marginalized. You know, that we're able to still have like as big a career as we want, and can speak to as many people as possible while still being role models for the LGBTQ community.